This is number one. You choose number one, number
Yes.
two, and number
Yeah.
4
Oh,
and 6.
and yeah.
Okay, let's start with first. Good morning. Welcome to the session. How are you?
Very good morning. Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How was your morning?
Yeah. As usual, nothing special. Normal day, normal routine, normal morning. Yeah. What
Great.
about your morning? How was it?
Mine was great. Today I woke up a little early and then I just finished everything like cleaning my room and then getting ready for the regular sessions. Then I did my worship, and after my breakfast, I'm here now. So going good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you had in your breakfast?
In my breakfast, I am from a village. Recently, I have shifted to home. Before I was there in Jaipur, so here we take home cooked desi kind of food. Like in the night, if we cook dalia, we eat with milk. Basically, I also go with that. So in the morning also, I ate the same thing with curd or with, yeah, basically with curd. So that is very, very light breakfast.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
But before that, also after waking up, I first take a cup of tea and a little bit of snacks with that. Then after a little break, I take that small kind of food meal, and then I take lunch in the afternoon.
Okay. So are you a spiritual kind of person? Like you were talking about worshipping God and all. So
I am not that much extreme spiritual, but I think
Hmm.
in order to be grounded, we should be always in touch with these worship or a little bit, spirituality. So yeah, I am, but not extreme one. Like I just follow a normal routine for that. In the evening, sometimes whenever I get time, if I get I get up early in the morning, so I do these things in the morning too. But if I get up late in the morning, then I prefer to do in the evening. So it is like every day, once or twice a day. So I can feel like I am still a human being. I have to be here and be grounded. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So may I know a bit about yourself?
Okay, so first of all, I think we had a one conversation before 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
that I think I had a session with her, but I was not able
Yes,
to recall it.
conversation. And you
Okay.
have uploaded that video on your channel as well. But yes, let me introduce myself again. I am Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. I have done my master's in finance and marketing, and recently I cracked UGC NET exam also. So now I'm preparing for interview only, and I can say like I want to become an assistant professor. So for that, I'm working hard, and as well as I'm running a YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Getaria, and reading books and talking to people. These two are my hobbies. Yeah, that's
Wow.
all about myself.
Great, great. So you have cleared UGC NET. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
You must
Yeah.
be very brilliant, talented student. Okay, great. It
Not
needs
that
a
much,
lot of.
but yeah, like,
Hmm,
yeah, it was hard, but yeah, when we work consistently, so we will definitely reach that
agree,
place.
agree. Yes. Okay. So I think if we had a session before, so I think you also know everything about me. I think I don't need to introduce again.
Yeah, if you want, you can introduce
No,
yourself
we can
again.
save some time, I guess it would be good. Okay, because I have prepared some, kind of activities and questions, big questions for you. So we can discuss it. We can do the practice, actual practice, because we are here to practice, right? But before
Yeah.
starting with my questions and activities, I would definitely love to answer if you have any query, any question for me.
Yes, yes. So, ma'am, I have one question. What makes you different from others?
What makes me different from others? It
Yeah.
depends on the perspective of people too, how they see me, how they look at me. But for
What do
myself,
you feel about you? What is
yes.
your uniqueness?
Huh. But for myself, it is kind of the thing which I follow every day. I have heard, like you, I have heard and I have seen, and there are a lot of books too. Like, if you want to be in that 1% people category, you have to follow a different kind of routine, a different kind of path that can be a little, strenuous, can be a little difficult, and can be a little monotonous too. So,
Mm,
whenever I don't even feel to do something, or I'm not even motivated to do something, or not in a proper mood, but still I feel I, gather my courage again. I talk to myself, and then I come again and I start doing work without even willing to do, when I'm very reluctant to do something still. Because that can make you a little
mm,
different, because every single person's mind is like a monkey mind. Okay. So it is not like
yeah.
with me only that my mind is started making excuses, and no, I'm not in a good mood, no, I don't want to do it, no, this is not for me, or something like that, or doubting on myself, and these things. It happens with every single body, right? But it will
Mm,
be, you will become different only when you push yourself, even after
mm,
having these kind of doubts, even after having lack of interest in doing something, still you push. That can make you different from others, and I think that is in me. And second thing is, like, I am very resilient. Like, if something bad
mm,
happens to me, I have experienced a lot of things in my life, but then I bounce back.
mm.
I come with another idea. I come with another thing. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I will not stop. I will never give up. So that also again makes me a little different from others, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So that is what I want to know from you. And
Okay.
you did, you, yeah. And I want to know a little bit about your vocabulary. Like you are using very advanced words nowadays. So, like how are you learning these words and how you use these kind of words? Because I'm also reading, I'm reading books. But whenever I read, so I try to remember those vocabulary. But while speaking, I forgot those words. So how we develop the this habit to use those words while conversing.
Okay. The good question, I guess. Here repetition works, I guess, wonders. If you repeat words multiple times, first in your mind, or maybe you're writing the words many times. Why I am
Mm,
able to use, I'm not using much advanced words, but still I'm trying, because one, repetition. I am not repeating separately, but nowadays I provide paid sessions to beginners. So I have to teach them new words, right? So the same word, if I'm teaching the same word to 10 students, it means I am repeating the word 10 times myself too, right? So
mm,
that is somewhere helping me now to remember the word for a longer period of time. And if I have repeat the same word 10 times in 10 different sessions, even in my free sessions also, even when I take, random conversations with people, there also I share the word, okay, I learned this word and this is the meaning and all that. Then let's make a sentence. So like this, I deliberately put my efforts into it to remember the word for a longer period of time. Once you become habitual of that word, then you start using it, without giving a second of, like, effortlessly. Initially it requires effort, put effort, and little bit attentive, like, okay, I am saying this, so I should incorporate this word in this sentence. Okay, initially it will
mhm.
take your yeah, like, you have to be attentive, but gradually, if
Mm,
you do it for regularly, like consistently, you will become habitual of it. So I guess
yeah.
repetition is important if we talk
Yeah,
about.
so that is the thing. Like I have one more question. Like I am intermediate level. I want to become advanced level. So what I have to do? Like I am attending clapping sessions as well sometimes, and sometimes I have conversation with English Yari tutors. But still, I feel like I have a lot of I need a lot of improvement. So like what I have to do now?
Yes, I can understand. Now you are at the same place where I was a few months ago too, like a intermediate plateau. Now we are a little confused. Like I am putting my
Hmm.
efforts, I am reading, I am listening, but there is a break.
Hmm.
There is no change. Like we cannot see the change. And you know, this
Change.
change, the change which is happening in you, you are improving actually, but
Hmm.
the stage is where we cannot see the drastic change because now
Hmm.
many things we have already learned and we are here in between intermediate. Now the change is very gradual, very slow because we are
Very.
trying to become advanced. So we are learning a few words, but then the few words are little difficult. So after 2 to 3 days, we again forget. So after 2 to 3 days, when we revise, then we learn. Maybe if we have learned 4 words, we are able to remember one or two only. And then again, in order to become advanced, now we need to focus upon the phrases, idioms, and advanced words. So that will be the gradual process. Like first from beginner to intermediate, it was drastic, right? But from intermediate to advanced, it is difficult to see the change. Like
Yeah, I am not seeing. I
explicitly.
don't. I am not seeing any change in my speaking skills. So that is why I'm asking, like, what I have to do now.
And it
Like,
creates
I
doubt.
sometimes I feel I'm
Creates doubt.
progressing or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes there is a
Very
doubt.
common
I'm
question.
learning or not.
Even very common doubt, I must say, because every single learner, once he started was good. Then after intermediate, it becomes like there is no change. I cannot see any change in myself.
Mhm.
But you can do one thing. I think you are talking to tutors. You are listening
Yeah.
every single day. But one more thing you
Yeah.
can do is now instead of listening, like passive or
Mhm.
active, whatever you are doing the listening practice,
Yeah.
start shadowing. That will add some value. Start shadowing
Hoping
because
some.
since beginner level we have been doing the listening practice continuously.
Hmm.
Now
Yeah.
it's time to repeat after them. Repeat. Because now we are able to understand everything properly. We are able to construct sentences properly,
Yeah.
but we want to polish. We want to express in less words effectively, right? So whatever you are
Hmm.
listening, like 5 minutes video, listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. And if you want to take really my advice, then listen a native tutor or native speaker 2 to 3 minutes
Mhm.
and then repeat.
Okay.
Don't just
For
watch
study
30
technique.
minutes long videos now because you are trying to become advanced. Watch 5 minutes
Mhm.
video, but 3 times and then repeat. If you follow this process, maybe you will be able to see a little change in yourself. Because in myself, I have started repeating now, so I can see a little, change in my voice.
Hmm.
I used to, speak some words very, like I used to emphasize much on some words, but now I speak them all the words in a soft way. So somewhere
Hmm.
I'm able to make it a little softer my voice because of the repetition. So that you can try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will try definitely. Yeah, one Clappingo tutor also told me about this, but
Hmm.
I didn't take it serious. But yeah, definitely I will do this now. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, so I have one. I want to ask you, like, who edits your videos? Do you do yourself or someone else doing for you?
No, I do. I edit my videos on my own. Yes,
So
every
it
day.
takes a lot of time.
I have learned Premium Pro, so I edit my videos in my laptop itself. It's not like very high level of editing, like normal,
Mm-hmm.
just copying the video and then pasting together, and then maybe a little bit background. Sometimes I don't add that much because in this Zoom application, like my video is a little bigger and you are with your mobile phone, so I just crop it and then connect it together and like this. This much editing I do. Yeah.
Yeah, so apart from YouTube, what do you do?
Apart from YouTube, I provide paid sessions to beginners. As before, I guess if we had a session, I must have shared with you that I was preparing for banking. But then I
Mm-hmm.
found myself much interested in languages thing, as I have done my graduation too in Korean. So I thought let's proceed in this profession. I guess go with the languages first English and then Korean. So and in future too, if I'll get free time, I'll learn some other languages too because I love languages and I love talking to people.
Yeah, but the question is, what is your profession? Because YouTube is uncertain. Nobody knows like what will happen next. So we
YouTube
have to
is
choose one
uncertain.
profession.
Yeah, we have to choose. YouTube is uncertain. I agree
Yeah.
with you. But still, I want to
Mm.
be a good and famous and successful YouTuber. I'm trying
Oh,
because I
yeah.
cannot give up. Let me try the 100% my level best. After that, we will think. Even I am thinking to start another YouTube channel too very soon. Maybe that would be a kind of a different profession, different kind of thing I'll start. But I want to be a successful YouTuber.
Okay. So what is your plan B? If you are not, if you will not become successful YouTuber, so what will you do?
If not successful YouTuber, then as I am working upon my communication skills, so maybe
Mhm.
trainer or personality development trainer too, because in future I'll work upon those things too. So I consider myself good enough in that field. If I will not be able to become a good YouTuber, then I will go because if you have
You are very confident
skills,
about it. You are very
yeah.
confident about it. And you are already successful YouTuber. But I just want to know if you are not able to do that, so what will you do? Because there is a situation.
Yes, yes, we should consider. And well, I believe that once you have skill, you don't need to worry
Hmm.
much. If you will not succeed on
Yes.
YouTube or somewhere else, go somewhere else. People want
Yeah.
skills. If I'm not able to do something online, go offline, go give your interviews. People are waiting who have great, skills. They will hire you. So first, just work upon skills, and I'm just focusing on those things. So yeah.
Yeah. So if we don't have any self-doubt, so definitely we will do anything. And you are very
Agree.
confident about your things, so definitely you will become.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I have some of the around six slips in my hand, like six,
Okay.
and I want
Yeah.
you to choose three of them, like one, two, three, four, five, six. I have mentioned. I think you are not able to see, but I'll show you. Yeah.
Mhm.
So choose at least three, any three number,
Okay, means what I have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I have to choose three number.
three numbers. Yes.
Okay. 1,
One. Okay.
2,
Two. Okay.
4,
Four.
6.
Six. Okay, you want to choose four. Okay, so this is number one. You choose number one, number
Yes.
two, and number
Yeah.
four
4
and six.
and yeah.
Okay, let's start with first. So first
Mhm.
is habit. So in habit, I want to know that there
Mhm.
must be a lot of habits that you are following, or there must be one
Mhm.
or two habits that you want to inculcate in yourself, but you are
Mhm.
unable to incorporate due to some reasons. So, what is that
Yeah.
one or two habits that you are not able to still incorporate in yourself?
Okay, so first thing is exercise. I want to do exercise, but I start, but after 2, 3 days, I feel monotonous. I don't like to do exercise and I stop. And then after 2 days, I regret why I stopped that. I should do that. So that is the thing. That is the one of habit I want to inculcate, but I'm not able to do.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Here, I
and the
can
second
give
thing,
a little piece of advice that when you start doing that exercise, start 3 days a week. Don't start like, okay, I have to do every single, no, 3 days a week. Like one day, then
yeah.
on alternate days, take a break. Because our mind, our body are not that much ready to just accept any kind of change and start immediately. No. So 3 days a
Yes.
week.
Yeah, but
What,
3 days I'm doing. 3 days I'm doing, but I want to do every day. That
hmm.
is my problem. I want to do every day. I want to lose some weight, and I'm not fatty, but I want to stay fit.
Yes, agree. Yeah. Okay. What
Yeah.
else do you wanna share? Any other habit?
Yes. One more thing, I want to go out, mean for walk or for spending some time with nature, but
Hmm.
I don't do because I'm very introvert kind of person, so I usually spend time with me. So if I go out, so there are so many people who want to talk to me, but I don't like to talk to anyone. So
Just
that is
like
why
me.
I,
You are just like
yes,
me. I
yes.
don't go
So,
out. Hmm.
yeah,
You know, I have recently incorporated this one habit in myself to roam outside, to walk outside barefoot. But the thing
yeah,
is, the good thing about my house is we have really big home, like we live in a village. So we have too
yeah.
much space outside too. So I just roam
Mm,
here. I don't go out like out of my house. I roam here itself. But I'm able to
yeah.
maintain the habit now to walk in the evening barefoot, where I can make a good connection with the earth, with soil, and with myself. And I feel so connected and content after that. So just try. Yeah, and I can totally understand, relate with your point that it is difficult to go out. And even I have been living outside always. That's why there is a lot of doubts in my mind. Like if I go outside, they will say, who is she? Because they don't even know me properly, or if they know, they will ask a lot of questions. Oh, okay, what are
Yes.
you doing
I
now?
don't like to
Yes,
answer the questions.
even they stare at me in a different way. So that also bothers me a lot. Like why they are looking at me like this. So that also bothers me. Yeah.
Yeah, same
Okay.
with me.
I can relate. So number two is routine. So in routine, you must be, as you mentioned, that you are preparing for an interview nowadays, right? And you are already
Yeah.
a brilliant student that you have cleared the net, UGC net. So you must have been following a routine, proper routine for study or for maybe maintaining your health or for in order to manage time to be follow a routine. But I want to
Mm.
ask you, apart from that, besides that, do you follow the same routine on weekends or do you alter it?
My my whole week is same. I don't do anything on weekends, like any special thing on weekends. Yes, but I add new things in my daily routine. I started reading books whenever I get free time. So I usually go on my terrace and I read loudly. I read loud, like
Hmm.
I read books loudly. And yeah, I'm doing this and I'm enjoying a lot.
Okay, so routine remains the same, but whenever you get free time, you just love add one thing in your routine, that is reading. Great,
Yeah.
great, good. And yeah, loud reading helps a lot. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a number four, and that is compare.
Compare.
Compare. Okay.
Yeah.
We human beings have this habit to compare ourselves always. Like since
Hmm.
school, we start comparing, like first in marks. Okay, I got this much marks and she got this much marks. Even it start from home too. Like
Hmm.
our parents start comparing ourselves or our marks with others. Like his student got this much marks, you didn't perform well, or you should have performed in this, like that. Okay, but I want to ask you personally, you that now you are a YouTuber and you
Hmm.
are also working upon your communication skills too. So, do you compare yourself with YouTubers first?
Mhm.
Second, with people who speak good English? Third,
Hmm.
in your society or in your own field, like in three areas, do you compare with anybody?
Okay, so first, I would like to tell you, I never compare myself to anyone. I have unique identity, so I don't follow anyone. So that is the one thing. And yeah, if I watch any YouTuber's video, so I try to learn from them, and I try to get some motivation from them, and I don't follow anyone. And if I talk about society and people who are more successful than me, so I usually get motivation from them. Uh, I don't jealous to them. I usually feel like if they can do, yes, I can also do.
I
So I
can.
have so many positivity in my mind. If I see any successful person, successful YouTuber or good communicator, so I always have some positive vibes from them. And if I talk about comparing, so I always compare myself to
Hmm.
my old Priyanka only.
That's what I wanted to hear from you, because that is one thing that drives us, that forces us to do
Yeah.
something more, add something else to in our life, and then become better version of ourselves what we were
Yeah.
yesterday. And that is good thing about you. And yeah, I got your point that you don't envy people have great command over the language or have good or successful YouTuber, or maybe you are quite content with whatever
Hmm.
you do in your life, right? Great.
Yeah.
So you take inspiration from YouTubers, from people who are good at communication
Yeah.
skills. Great, great. That will help you, and that even don't make you negative person. And if you are a positive person, you can thrive, you can improve in any field.
Yeah.
Now, the last
And
one, six.
sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
So I want to say something. Yes, sometimes I feel like that person get easily success in their life. So that time I feel, yeah, why I'm not? I'm not
Hmm.
getting success easily. But when I cracked my UGC NET exam, that time I felt, yeah, I have to like God had something different for me. That is why I was not able to crack SSC exam, banking exam, because God had something different for
God
me.
has
So
something, some different plans for you, and I totally agree with you. People sometimes I think compare with myself too, but I have struggled a lot. I have faced a lot of things in my life, so I think they should not think about this like my YouTube channel or this what I have done, what happened to me. They don't know. Same when even sometimes it happens with me in my mind, I also think like every single one has their own path, own journey, own hurdles. Okay, and everyone's way of overcoming these struggles is again different. So we just need to
different.
focus on ourselves. That is only one thing can you can do, and that is in your hands, right? Yes.
Right.
Okay. So the last one, it is very interesting, and it's love. Hmm. So
Love. Okay.
in nowadays, love yourself is very
Hmm.
in trend. Everyone says the same thing: love yourself, love yourself. So first tell me, what is the definition for you to love yourself? How do you think that you love yourself? Second, if someone is confused and you have to tell them to love yourself, how will you tell them in an easy and effective way to love yourself?
Okay. So first thing I would like to tell them, love yourself means is self-awareness.
Hmm.
Self-awareness, what we love to do.
Hmm.
And first we have to think about ourselves. Some people are saying, if I am thinking about only myself, so I'm selfish, but we cannot consider us
Hmm.
selfish. We can say, yeah, we are self-aware.
Hmm.
We have like I have my own dream, I am working on it, and I know about myself. So first they have to focus on themselves, what are their dreams and their ambitions, work on that, and then they will do something for else as well. But if
Yes.
you are not harming anyone and you are working on yourself, so there is no selfishness. You are working on yourself, you are self-aware. So
And only
yeah,
then it
that
is
is
possible, right? When once you have a great connection with your own self, you
your
are
own self.
calm, you are positive. Only then you can spread the positivity. Only then you can
Yes,
motivate someone else. Only if you are, and again, if you are working on your skills, if you are good at something, only then you can teach that to others, right? In
yeah,
everything, like in skills, in money, in strength, if you are already strong enough, only then you can help others, right? You are broken
right.
inside, how will you think, like how long you will be able to motivate or handle other
Right.
situation? So first,
Mm.
yeah, I also agree with that, like first work upon yourself. And
Mm.
when we talk about ourselves, basically we are very stick to ourselves, like okay, you don't need to do this, you need to do that, and follow this routine, follow that. Sometimes we need to be very you know kind of a kid with ourselves, like okay, I'm also a person. And in I guess, because in India, diverse I think languages, culture, and because of a lot of diversity, and again a lot
Mm.
of difference between urban and rural too, so the conditioning, the everything that affects our mind is little different. And when as I talk about myself, I went to Jharkhand, then CUJ, then Delhi, then Jaipur, then now here. So a lot of things are now mixed up. So sometimes I become really overwhelming. I start feeling like what happened and what kind of person I was, what kind of person I am now. So we should be very, I can say we should go with patience, and we
Mhm.
should treat ourselves like a kid. So I
Yeah,
started when I heard this term love myself first, then I can do other things and I can focus correctly. But so then I started with interrogation thing. That was also introduced me. I was exposed to this interrogation thing. What is bothering me and why I feel this in this way. So, okay, so I did
yeah,
the interrogation thing, whole interrogation thing with me, like what I actually want. Because when I started preparing for banking, I was confused. Now I am clear, focused. I know what I need to do. I know after 2 months I'm going to start this, and these are the things I need to improve, and these are the things I need to focus upon. And
yeah,
I'm happy to have my own things because now you have your me time too. Like I have me time like properly in the morning too. I have me time in the evening too. Sometimes when I feel like sleepy or drowsy in the afternoon, I take nap too. So I'm totally content with whatever I am doing. So I think that is the right way to love myself. So what is your own definition of loving yourself? How you love yourself?
First thing, I'm very kind person. I always feel happy whenever I help someone.
Hmm.
And yeah, I love whatever I'm doing. I never do like people are saying I have to choose that career.
Hmm.
You have to do that. I choose whatever I want to do.
Hmm.
And helping other is like kind of happiness for me. So yeah, that is
That
love
makes you happy.
myself. I can say that. Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, yeah. So that's all I wanted to discuss with you.
Okay, and one more thing I would like to ask you. Do you have any group for girls?
Hmm. Yes.
So please let me in.
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah. Sometimes we conduct sessions together. So
Okay,
share your WhatsApp number. I'll add you. Only female members are there in the group.
okay, okay. So thank you
Yeah,
so much. Yeah.
yeah. You're welcome.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Have a great day. It was really lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for connecting to me.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.